if I had to have maybe a theme for this reading, it would be an awakening to an understanding that you've never had before. And it's almost like a complete different perspective on how you're looking at things, and even maybe how you're living in your life, because that's so strong what comes up here. The first card that comes up here is called Awakening, and this is Archangel Gabriel, okay? Awakening. We are using the Angel Tarot deck today. And it says here, looking at things from a different perspective, a temporary standstill. It is important to be yourself. This is the Hangman card in the original tarot. So the Hangman card is all about enlightenment. It is also about pauses that are necessary so that we can get ourselves or get our energy in a specific place so that we understand things differently. The next card coming out for you is the Queen of Air. Okay, one of my favorite. Queen of Air is Queen of Swords energy. Independent, experienced, realistic, and even witty. Okay, I like that. Objective decision making. Clearing away all that is no longer serves you, and seeing the humor in a situation. There's so much going on with this one energy. There is so much going on here. I feel like it's so tied to what this awakening card is for you. I feel as if all of the things that you've been through, the delays, the life not moving the way you want it to move, a whole bunch of stuff here that comes up with the Hangman is what ultimately puts you into this Queen of Swords energy. It makes you who you are. I remember at one time somebody, I don't know who this was, but I just randomly saw a comment where I did mention in a reading that a lot of the painful things that we go through and difficulties that we face are there for a reason. They're there to make you become the Queen of Swords. And this person got really mad with me, and they were like, are you trying to tell me that all these bad things that have happened to me is for my own good? And they were going into me, and I was like, wow, I wish I could really sit with you and explain to you, but I knew from the comment as well they were not ready to hear. So I was like, actually, yeah, but I never commented back. I just left it. But in my mind, I was like, yeah, that's actually true. Because if you actually look at the person you were before, say when you were in your 20s, and now maybe you're in your late 30s, or you're in your 40s or 50s, or even older, or even younger, you really are not the same person anymore. You've gained so much wisdom, you've gained so much understanding, and even understanding on how to navigate this life and make it better for yourself, how to be happier, how to focus better, how to make things happen for yourself. And that happens in different stages. If you never experienced hardship, you would never know how to do these things. You would never become the Queen of Swords. And I love the way it says here, seeing the humor in a situation. It's almost like when we do look back and we look at the very difficult things that we've been through, and we even look at the things that seemed impossible to solve at that time. We look back now, and it's almost like we're looking at it with a sense of humor, almost like a bit of like, okay, that was actually quite crazy, you know. Wow, I can't believe I went through that, but here I am, and now I understand, and you're a different person. That is why. Everything around you is always working on changing the energy that you are, so that you can manifest something new in your world. Because the energy that you are is the reality that you are living in. And if you want to live in a different reality, the energy of who you are needs to change to something else, so that the reality around you can match what you are internally, the energy of yourself. And the only way that can happen is through growth, is through understanding, is through learning. And that's why this Hangman card here in this deck is called Awakening. Okay. Moving on here, and also the thing with the Queen of Air as well, it's tied to a lot of what do you call this energy? A lot of planning, a lot of looking ahead, a lot of making like the next steps I need to take to reach my next goal. So that is amazing energy. The Nine of Earth comes in here, and it says enjoy. The Nine of Earth, wow, which is Nine of Pentacles. That is such an abundant card. This is such an abundant energy. It's so independent, it's so strong, and it's a card of money as well. So congratulations. It says you're enjoying life's little luxuries. Okay, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. Almost all of the nines in the tarot, being all of them, Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, they very much focused on you, your experience. And so the Nine of Pentacles is a very independent energy with regards to life stability. It means that you don't need anyone to help you to achieve anything. You yourself are independently doing this. You yourself are taking care of you and maybe those who need you as well. And I think it's because you're coming into such deep understanding and a different way of looking at life around you that is making you really, really look at things in a very, very different way. So I actually really love this energy. So let's get in here and have a look and see what other cards will come up with you. And by the way, guys, okay, you got an Eight of Pentacles. I saw it. I can't pretend I didn't. So with regards to a favor I'd like to ask you guys, there is a number on my channel of 35%. And that number represents the people who watch my videos who are not subscribed. So if you are watching and you have watched my videos before and you are not subscribed, if you could do me that favor to subscribe, it would be an amazing gift to me, because that would help me with the YouTube algorithm as well. So it'll promote my videos more. Thank you so much. If you are subscribed as well, it means absolute world to me. Thank you. Otherwise, let's get in here. Let's have a look and see. Look at you. No, I'm keeping it like that. It's in the reverse. I'm holding it in that position. There we go. Wow, you have gained so much understanding and so much knowledge. You've been through this kind of like energy where you're really you're coming into your own. You're really coming into your own. With the awakening, which is the hangman, you've got the Knight of Wands. The King of Wands energy. It's tied a lot to creativity, manifestation, your passion, the person you would like to see yourself being, what it is you would like to bring into this world. It's a very arty, creative kind of energy, very outgoing as well, which means it shows that through this learning that you've experienced, you learn to develop your own self here. Being in this uncomfortable space that you've been in, you've really learned to develop your own form of healing. You've learned to develop your own kind of personality that stands out from other people, and you kind of don't care that you may be different. And this is ultimately, I'm so happy to see this Eight of Swords in that reverse position. Apologies for my hiccups. This is ultimately why you have broken through some kind of like barrier that has been holding you back possibly your whole life. So a change in that attitude, understanding, growth, the way you're formulating information that comes in and how you're reacting to it again as you interact with this world has changed. And because of that, you're breaking some really big blockage here. That may be the most major blockage you've ever had in your life. It may be something that has been holding you back from success or from finding the life that you want to have, which is amazing. With the Queen of Swords here, we've got two beautiful energies showing up here. Sagittarius with Temperance and the Ace of Pentacles. The Sagittarius energy is one of calculated thought for me in this process with the Queen of Swords. Even though this is air sign and that's fire sign, I just feel like there's two combinations of like the fire sign, the passion, what it is you want to create is being combined with the logical side of your brain. So it's almost like the fire in you is combining with the intellect of you, and they're working together, most probably with your heart as well, which is amazing. And it's creating this balance here that you may not have had before. And because this balance comes in, it's a very thought out energy as well, because sometimes Temperance can be thinking very carefully before you do something. It's almost as if you're approaching everything that you're doing and that you're moving into, that you want to create from not just a logical place, but from a place of spirit as well, from a place of soul, trusting and intuition energy, which is almost like bringing this new energy in of balance, moving away the stormy energy, bringing in the sunlight, which is bringing in the abundance that we are now beginning to see here. Remember, I got a card out that I noticed, which is the Eight of Pentacles. So either this Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, is meaning that you have been really focusing and working on yourself in some kind of way. This can mean that you're working on your own spiritual growth. It can mean that you're working on a project, a goal that you want to achieve. And because of this, it is bringing in this new beginning here with this Ace of Pentacles. That's a lot of abundance. That is abundance, that's stability, that's reality shifting and changing around you until you get yourself into this Nine of Pentacles energy. It is beautiful. What this is going to do for you is end some cycle in your life where you have been in the Ten of Wands, which has got to be tied to what this was. It's got to be tied to the blockage where you've been working too hard and getting nothing for it, where you have been pushing yourself to a point where you don't know how to carry what it is you're meant to carry, meaning the responsibilities, your bills, life, everything around you. It's a lot to carry, and so you are in the space now where you can let that go, because the 10 is an ending of a situation. As you let it go, you begin to walk into the space of truly living in this life with Queen of Cups coming in here. Beautiful. There's the heart energy. So you're functioning from the mind, the soul, intuition, and the heart. You couldn't be more on point. You couldn't, if you are working like this from your intellect, your soul's intuition about what it is you're meant to do, and what your heart is telling you, there is nothing you cannot do. Nothing you cannot do. And so you will move forward being guided by the things that make you feel happy. Moving into a life where you are happy and where you ultimately, Six of Wands, get what it is you've always been working so hard for. Because the Six of Wands energy talks about somebody who's been doing what? That. Who has been working so hard in their life to create the reality that they will feel happy to live in. And you ultimately get that. You become the person you've always been trying to become. And you begin to live in that reality that you've always wanted to live in. There we go, beautiful soul. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this one helps. I hope it guides you as well. Otherwise, I'm going to see you in your next reading. Bye.